Hey guys, bit of an update to the Jaws build I just released a little bit ago. Couple of updates. I've changed some mods around. I've gotten some upgrades on my gear, and so I wanted to show you guys what I'm running for both PvP and PvE. So right now for this is the PvE setup. So this is running Deadshot instead of running another HP mod. So the damage is going to be slightly higher in PvE, but in PvP it's going to be an HP mod here because you're not really going to get that many shots off in PvP before people die or you die. So I value a health mod here instead. But going into the build, Jaws is the same. Attachments are the same. You just want to have mostly stability. Accuracy is not super important. Range isn't super important. Lore is the same. Full range, just because you want to have that ability to hit them further out to be able to proc that damage. Damage doesn't really matter. It's the explosion that we care about. Faded Strike I upgraded to 5 out of 5. Just got that bonus reload speed. Mask is pretty much the same. Chest, I decided to replace the Enduring Strike mod that I was using because I didn't really like the rolls that were on it. And I think that health is just more beneficial in the current meta. I don't think that you have enough HP currently to make the Enduring Shield work. So I have a health mod here. Pants is just Deadshot, and then of course for PvP I have another health mod. These universal health mods that apply to all armor seem to drop from the giant and the open world. If you're specifically farming a piece in the new silos, it seems to only lock to those pieces that it can roll with. Like a lot of the health mods that you get are from the glove one, and you can only roll them on glove. This is the biggest change here, is that I got a good crit rate mod. I've been wanting to test this for a long time. I had a crit rate mod before, but the crit damage one that I had was just so insane that it was out damaging the crit rate mod that I had before. But now that I have one that has element damage plus crit damage plus mag capacity, I decided to give it a test, and the damage was much higher than what I was getting even with a pretty god rolled crit damage mod just for crit damage. So I will be rolling with crit rate, and I'll explain why in a bit. And then the second change is covered advance from slow and steady. Slow and steady is good, but in PvP and even in PvE, it's a little bit less consistent than covered advance because you don't really want to be burning activators in PvE. So you're not really going to be healing up that frequently. And if you don't have something like Wall or Teddy Bear, you're not really going to be healing with your Deviant as much either. So I think that covered advance is a lot easier to proc while also farming. And it's also easier to proc in PvP as well, because most of the time you're not going to be shooting people, every second of the war, every second of the open world. You're going to be able to proc this pretty consistently, and it lasts for a really long time. It also happened to roll really well with crit damage and weapon damage being purple. With crit damage being legendary and then weapon damage being purple, but like it's a crap ton of damage. All right, so I'll go over the detailed stats real quick. 52% crit rate, 118 crit damage, 37 weapon damage, almost 38. And then, let's see, blast damage, unstable bomber damage bonus, 42%. And then the bonus crit rates are from the Jaws. And then torso damage is 25 because I'm medium build. If you guys didn't know this, by the way, when you create your character, you actually have bonuses. A lot of people didn't know this, and they were actually kind of upset, and people are rerolling characters because of this. So make sure that you guys check this, and make sure that you guys are the right one that you want to. The only way that you can change is at a mirror, but there's currently an unknown way of actually getting the token to change your appearance. So once we figure that out, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, just a heads up. Getting into the damage test, I have covered advanced proc. I have everything proc. I'll roll for the damage. Hitting about 39, 40. And then this one I will do I'll do 2 mags instead. I'll wait for my stamina to regen. 44 spike, 45 spike, almost 46. Sustained damage is about 35, 36. Do one more. So about 326. So that's the build update. Just wanted to give you guys that. The test was using tungsten AP ammo. I guess I can do a regular tungsten one. This is just what I usually use for farming. It's not going to be that much of a damage difference, but the tungsten AP I use for PvP. So I'm still cracking 40 with regular tungsten. and I'm sitting at about 30k DPS reliably, and I didn't actually have covered advance proc for that. So it's probably closer to 33, 34k. Yeah, as you can see. Alright, well, that's the build update. Get those crit rate mods. Make sure that they have crit damage on them, at least purple or higher, and it'll be more DPS. The calibrations are also the same. You still want double crit rate. And for the sniper, you want double crit damage or double crit rate, either or.